Good. I'm definitely not a child. No, I'm definitely not a child. But yeah, if I can have anything, what do you call that? You know what's comfortable? Comfortable is wear those old pants, but now I have to get. I require 5, 6 new pairs of new season pants in different colors. I like because colors are good. You know this magical thing. It smells so sweet. They put like sweet not cinnamon, lemon. So anyway, you know why this is extremely freaking it's not comfortable because it has so much room. No, dude, like your genitals, man, they're so oversensitized. That's why you gotta have a lot of room. And man, I was like, I woke up. I didn't even know that I woke up. I woke up in the middle of the night, literally, and I was. I looked out the window, and, and I looked out the window, and there was a constellation, like in the sky. It's completely white right now. There was a there were those stars, and I could see the like actual star group that forms a possible one of the constellations that I have in my ecliptic map, interactive spherical map, and the globe, light up globe. And well, that's fascinating, but I hope that it will facilitate ceasefire and peace in the Middle East. Like, look, of course, like I hope that, look, now the Palestinians, they certainly deserve their country. Like, sure, like they cannot though teach their kids. Like the worst, you might know what's worse in school. Like in school age, what's the worst? Because I'm saying that they don't have schools, they actually do. But you know what's what the worst? When there's a kid, a school age age, 8, 9, 10-year old to 11-year-old was fat. They're so aggressive, but not boys, girls. That's the word because they're stupid, they're ugly, they're unhappy because everybody thinks they're ugly. They're not cute girls, they're ugly, and when they're fat, that's the worst time. So I hope that the constellation. Now we're making Scorpio magic. I'm not gonna reveal it's a magical secret. Gold plated, 24 karat gold, with topazes. Well, there were 6 different precious gems to choose from. So I yellow because there was no sapphire, everything. I don't know names like zodiac signs are associated with your zodiac signs and my zodiac sign. And then, but the package, there's a limit. I wanted to get Libra, so I got pink Scorpio. I wanted to get gold Libra, and it could have been the rhodium covered gold, 24 karat gold cover, 14 karat gold cover, pink gold cover, and also in the mother of it. And then you could get those wipes for cleaning jewelry, so that it doesn't have those special names for what covers jewelry. So, and that, and a chain, a 2 50-centimeter chains to go around the waist, and then links like connect the little welded circles to put, because you have to weld those letters together. So yeah, so at night today, I woke up. What is it today? 15. Yeah, today is the 15th of October. So yeah, I'm Libra, but there was a limitation on the things that you could order. Unfortunately, because I took Libra in I put it in my cart. I knew my cart, and because see those things here, they have a link. They have a link. It's right here. This link, but it's welded. It's either welded or not welded. And you put it. This is Virgo. There's another Virgos. Finally, it's Virgo. Because we love the color neon green so much, and then like it's juicy meats. Mitz Yarokim Pri Veyarok, the fruit and vegetables. This, this, I put it now. I'm in the middle of cleaning, so there was a limitation on your order, so they could have been at most 150 because I put 401, but there was a limitation. But oh yeah, so it's the 15th, and but out of the Scorpio. Yeah, well, all right. There's always time to do Libra because the Libra they're selling it in the Tremaine group. They're selling Libra in pink panties, but we already have pink panties. We have pink panties that, oh man, the discharge, the discharge is so pronounced, man. Man, yeah, well, I don't know where the man comes from. But it's so very, and then I need to get things with lamb on it because I'm analyzing the behavior conduct of Discovery Channel animals, how animals conduct, just how they behave. So we're analyzing lambs because they're so amazing. Like if the lamb acts like this, and we're also analyzing everything. ER, the Hebrew month of ER. So ER is right here. Oh no, ER. No, not March, April. We're analyzing what's that, Tevet? Yeah, we're analyzing because there were, on a farm. Also, I'm founding a hen house. A hen house, but not for hatred. No, a hen house because we need eggs. I'll show you what organic eggs looks like. I buy only organic eggs. This I was drinking it from the Cartown Street. I buy, since 2 years or more, I'm buying 100% organic eggs. So we have to have a chicken home like this. Those are organic eggs, class 0, and they are clean. So you can put it directly when you're cooking in the, on this. You can put it directly into cooking, and they're clean. They don't have any chicken poop on it. So chicken poop, they don't have it. And also they have those wonderful portions of salmon. I love it. I eat it all the time. Alaskan sockeye salmon. Yeah, but we don't have to have a river with salmon in it because it's an ocean wild caught ocean fish. So these are very good types of fruity Maah. The fruity of the sea, but this salmon is, I love him. I eat him all the time. He's a Leo panties. So sockeye Alaskan salmon, very good. Anokthrantos nerko. Yeah, nerka. Very good. It's Anokthrantos nerka. Just deal with it. That's the way. This thing, I love it. Liposomal vitamin D, smells so amazingly good. I know, I kiss him all the time because I kiss him, yeah, because he's simple. I'm analyzing sheep. Forget it. Like, it doesn't matter that it's just made out of sugar, and it just tastes very nice. We can make it. Well, it can make us several other ingredients, like maybe some sweet dough. But sugar definitely is a good component. If anything that sugar would be useful for, it's that. Oh. I remember I went there and I was shaving lambs because I lived in the Highland mountains at this age, and I had the contact. This is a white shepherd, and they're great. Have you seen how today we've been observing a flock of amazing rams? God, they're so lovable. They're so sweet. I love them. They're so sweet. The rams. This situation really makes me laugh because the people, because my uncle is a Virgo, and my aunt is a Aries. My aunt is born on April 23, but it doesn't tell you when they're born. It only says that you're born. It just tells you what month you're born. It says April, but it's April 2nd, I think. Now, I don't have to think. It's probably the way it is. But it doesn't tell you the date. It's okay. Like, you have to, got to figure it out because we have other friends My uncle was born on September 2nd. And it's just, okay, I'm lying on my side in those leggings. Yeah, but, it's a sports jacket. I guess people were into the sports games on the television. So it was inspiring. I don't know, one of those sports, but must have been really small. It must have been really small size. Yeah, that jacket. Yeah, I was, because I'm very active, like me, active, moving around, being ruchliwe. So, moving around here, there, and everywhere. I cannot stay still. Oh my, good news. I have ordered, damn, all those characters of the Zodiac, there's so many, provided that you believe in it, that you are aware of it, that you know, that you have the knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, it's not going to work for you. Bad people, bandits, so terrorists, if they don't, it's probably the Zodiac doesn't even work for them. They're so bad. Bandits who attack people out of no reason, especially civilians, but also it's like army against army, but it has to be fair. It's like games, but they can completely no. I know I'm switching the subject, but this concerns me. I'm concerned because it's Israel. For me, it's so important. So the zodiac sign is not going to work for you if you don't. So that doesn't apply to bandits. I hate Rome. It's a terrible city. I hate that. I hate ancient Rome. They were all like, apart from 3 good emperors, that they had, like 30 emperors during their time, and they were all related with each other, and they were all bad. Especially the which was narrow. They were, evil, cruel, bad. Corrupt financially. That's half of the suffering. But they just were evil and cruel, and they were either poisoning people or using them, abusing them, and they were keeping them in here. In the Colosseum. The Colosseum was kept. They had dungeons where they tortured them. They fed them because they were game animals for them. Right. So I'm making that change with Scorpio. Yes, with Scorpio, but it's so expensive. But there was a limitation, only 150. So it means $70 maximum. Well, okay, we'll see how it works, but it's pink pleated because I did Libra gold. I did Libra gold with topaz yellow gems. It's all the Aaron's breastplate. 12 tribes of Israel, the sons of practically all patriarchs. They were all gifted with all tribes of Israel, apart of course from Abraham, who only had one son. But then Aaron was kept in wearing those 12 gems. So topaz yellow gems. Every zodiac sign, like, by the way, it has either precious metals, but and then we have our characters in the Hebrew zodiac have associations also with your precious rocks and gems. They're pretty because they look like glass, but they're really minerals that come from the heart of Earth, and sometimes from space, from outer space. They come from well, maybe not from the sun, but pieces of stars. Why not? I never know. From exoplanets. Damn, now that I'm fascinated about exoplanets, and I appreciate other cultures. I really respect the fact that the Arabic world has its culture. It's interesting. No, that they have tradition wear outfit. Of course, not like ridiculous when it causes discomfort to people, especially women, or when they are when there appears the element of duress, primus, that they are forced to wear something that they first of all don't want to, that makes them feel unhappy. No, but sure, but there's a huge difference. Don't let people know it. There's a huge difference between looking, elegant with a good taste, tasteful looking, and looking. I always do. I not know provocative. No, that's the word. It can't look provocative. It's not being. It's so without elegance. A woman has to be elegant. Elegant, not provocative. It's so cheap. They want to be a cheap. I'm not going to use the word slutty and whore again because it's the only words that I use. But that's like elements of fashion. All cultures they have, and you have to mutually respect each other. But if they teach people in school how to murder, they like the propaganda in schools goes like this. Do you hate the Western world? We hate them, and they raise their hands in the symbol of Heil Hitler, third Germany stuff. It's not really the continuation. Nowadays, Germany is so good. Like we talk with Germans, they're good. We're friends with Germans. They're actually they're very classy. Like the real good Germans. That I'm saying that during World War II. Well, there was propaganda of evil. That was the presence of Satan. Satan was present, but like the saying that the queen right here that she was anti-Semitic. I'm not sure. Like, if has anyone like depends, but that's when is it? On the back there are descriptions of those photos. 1717. All right. So that they were anti-Semitic. They had 12 kids. Well, congratulations. But that they were as an empress oppressing the Rigi. Well, first of all, I'm not sure if it's true. Like, I'm not defending European monarchs. What else? Like in Spain, I have several portraits of Spanish emperors. They're very important figures in the Spanish Empire. It's not Spanish, man. Like, look, German-Austrian world was married even through Bourbon dynasty. Some of the women, there are some queens, famous ones, important figures in the history. They have marked each other in the history, and they would marry a king, a young prince. They married young. They married at a young age. Probably it was not even Madrid, or I don't know what cities they had back then in the 15, 16, 17, 18th century, and it has nothing to do with human age growing up. It was just when there was some like old lady, many of them, and they often have the same names. But if you look at the genealogy, it's gonna, for example, if you read the biography of, let's say, this is about American history, but like Louis the 15th. That's like that. Those are his private lovers. Louis 15. Well, he kept Pompadour, but or like the Habsburg dynasty. The Roman Emperor of the Holy Empire of the Holy Roman Empire of the German nation, the absolutism, Enlightenment absolutism, like towards the peasants, not the peasants, but the farmers. They're not called farmers. Schlopin. Yeah, towards the like the farmers, but they were not. They didn't have their own farm. Well, really depends. Like, are you gonna give privileges to? But they didn't own their land. I don't know. Well, they just didn't. Well, that was the medieval ages, but it's not my problem. And this is some other, not some. Those are with the Australian stamp. The king was like the important, although he pretty was it. What is he like? Red haired or something? He's so light. King of Spain, Philip II, 16th century, 1527. Son of Charles V, also known as the Defendant of Faith. He did not see any obstacles that his father was in conflict with the Pope, which ended with an excommunication to him. So that's, and those kids, why are they so light colored? Because intermarriage, Swedes on the it is a matter of the territory and not expansion, not conquest. Like, what can you conquest in Europe? If you want to conquest, there are places to conquest, or maybe space is great to conquest, but also the civilization post-Columbic civilization, and then discovering Mars, discovering, inhabiting Mars, colonizing Mars, making settlement in Mars, in Poland. This is a portrait of Swedish monarchs. Important, important. I think, does it have a description? Yes, it does. Eric, a Danish king of the Oldenburg dynasty. Oldenburg dynasty, known as, he was cruel, but okay. So the Prince of Finland and King of the third. Well, he was the king of Sweden and Finland. That, and then here Vlad the Fourth in Warsaw, and then Rubens. That is portrait of Rubens. But I put koala bears everywhere because it's like, come on, let's think. People at the time were living in Australia. When you think, oh, but people run out in the world. Like, they umiłowanie pokoju. They have beloved. That they have paid special value, known the value of living in good prosperity times. And only prosperity, you have family life. You need to have a family. You're riding your Prowler's car.